I came here tonight prepared to tell a story about myself on a bicycle and the vibration that happened almost right before I died, but I didn't obviously die. However, I thought of a different story about a vibration in which I also probably almost died, just a little more funnily. Funnier. So I'm gonna, half of me says, go with that story. Go with the new one that you just thought up in the last half hour, instead of the one that you've been preparing all week. And the other half of me is not very trustworthy. So I'm gonna listen to the first one. When my first real, day job instead of my night storytelling job was a draftsman, mechanical draftsman, and early on I thought of it as a bit of a hobby as well. So I wanted a drafting desk, and I'm not really sure where it came from. I think it was my father-in-law's in the first place, but a drafting desk is a base and a very large thing on top that you can slant up and raise up and down and that kind of thing on hydraulics. But this one was old, and it was made out of, serious steel. This thing was bulky, it was huge, and the top was heavy, thick, solid, and on a trigger pedal, too, like a pedal so you can lift it. And if you hit that thing the wrong way, the whole thing would come up. It was going to get you, throw stuff at you. But it was really a problem when you were moving it, because the thing was made out of steel, and it was surrounded by more steel and thin steel. So it's heavy, and you got to lift it up with two people, and it's cutting through your fingers, because it's the sides are just thin. There's no bottom, and it's, like I said, hydraulics. So you're thinking, well, that's fluid, right? Hydraulics. I think they managed to somehow figure out a way to make this hydraulic thing out of lead. I don't know what it was. Somebody said, this thing's only about the size and the weight of a Volkswagen Beetle. Let's go, Jetta or something like that. So they added some more weight to this thing. And, we wanted to move it. I don't know why. We just wanted to go from the second floor to the third floor, which in hindsight we probably shouldn't have done. However, my father-in-law, who owned the thing and bequeathed it to me, was the one selected to help me lift this up, but he's older than I am, naturally. And so I let him be on, I'm going to say this the right way, I let him take the top part and go up first, where I held the bottom, which, there's chivalry, and then there's, my God, this is heavy. So he's going up first, and I'm holding the bottom, and I think, I'm about to lose fingers. It's slicing through, and we're going step, step, and this thing's heavy, and it's unwieldy, and the thing kept flipping up, and then you're cocked to the side, or trying not to fall. And we're going from the second floor to the third floor on a flight of steps that's in sections, 1, 2, 3. It's almost spiral, except square. And, so we get to the little landings, and we had rest points and all this stuff, but it took a while to get up to the top, and it was a long fall to the bottom, assuming I wrapped around, I don't know if that's what happens when you fall down steps. If it did, I could have died. So we get to the top. I don't mean like kind of the top, near the top, sort of the top. We're at the, well, he's at the top. I got a step, so I guess I'm lying. I was on the step still, and it was up, and I'm holding it because he's got to take a break. It was another break, and I'm holding the thing, and down he goes. All right, we're ready. We're gonna pick it up now, and I get my end, so I got the weight, and he grabs his end, and then he farted. And it was a good one. You can appreciate a good fart. But I'm holding the Volkswagen Jetta, and he is not up full, and he's not going to hold this thing much longer. And when he lets go, I'm going down the steps, and this thing's coming down on top of me, and I was going to die. And that is, I didn't. But that is the story of a really good vibration that almost killed me.